Hi, welcome. I'm really glad you could join me today for the conditioning class. It is going to be a weight-based class, some just our own body weight. I will be using light, medium and heavier weights. So what you need is maybe a variety of weights, a mat, we'll be getting on the floor, and a bottle of water. It's going to be a 4-2-1 today. So 4 minutes of strength exercise, 2 minutes of strength exercise, 1 minute of aerobic before we move on to the next circuit. Okay, so if you've got your things ready with you, put them down, we'll get ready and we'll go with the warm-up. Okay, I'm going to go with that out box. Lovely, good. So just get that drop. Go over the top, give that lift. Feel that rib cage down and in. I'm still going to point the toe, but I'm going to bring my arms up. Both arms up, just using those shoulders. Over the top, give you that lift. Lift, but with those shoulders, pull back down and in. I'm going to sweep it across the front, little sweep. Turning your hip to the front, stay here, little roll of the arm. Yeah, make it nice and big, but with that core pulled in, up onto the front leg, I'm going to do that runner. I'm going to change sides here, change sides, go for that roll. Feel nice and loose in the shoulder, but with the core pulled in, rib cage down, up on that front leg. Good, driving that knee forward, driving the elbow back. Here we go, let's step touch. Elbows coming back, give me that squeeze. Yeah, really feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Shoulders working for you. I'm going to do a squat. Squat, pec squeeze. Good, so I'm getting those elbows together, right in front of my face. Sitting back on my heels. Step leg curl, step leg curl. Pecs, still working for me. To get that cross at the front, drive those elbows back, make it strong. Feel it in the hamstrings, feel it in the glutes. Step touch for me, step touch. Pulling back, I just grab the air, I put it behind me. Lovely, good. Make it nice and strong with that grab. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a little bend forward from here. Straight back, straight legs. Lovely, good. 2 more. Just getting that down. Feel that mobility in the back. Dropping side to side, drop down, coming up. Lovely, good. Pushing that bottom back. That chest comes down into the thigh. Lovely, good. Down. Good job. Now coming up and give that little reach. Good, and down, reach. And well done. A little roll. Just a little roll of the hips. Feel that mobility through the hips and then back. Now we're going to do a little side bend, one side to the other. I've just softened my knees slightly. Now I'm getting that reach down. A little bit slower, and I'm sliding that other arm up. Lovely, good. Up, up, 2 more. I'm going to do a little run in, run out. Little run in, run out. Lovely, good. So it's only a really small movement, and I'm in control with my abs, so it keeps it nice and light. And it's just fast. Okay, here, and squat. Up. Lovely, good. Sitting back on your heels. Out with the other leg. Fast. And my arms under control, really quickly. Good. Can we go a bit faster now? Last few. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and give it a shake out. Good work. Well done. My first one, I'm going to pick up a light weight for. So I'm going with about a 2.5 on a light weight. It's going to be a plie with a squeeze in, back out, long arm. Lovely. Remember, it's 45 on, 15 off. then we change sides, then we'll do it again 4 times through. Grab me that weight please, get ready to go. In your plie, so 10 to 2 with your knees and feet, I'm out, squeeze, come back out. Lovely, good. So a shoulder is going to get a lot of work. Lovely, good. Out and in. When I go back out, each time it's right into the middle of my plie squat there. Bottom tucked in. Lovely, good. Out. In. Yes, I'm just bringing it in each time. Those shoulders will get a good workout as well as my core for the middle. Keep me nice and stable. Good. Out and in. Make sure those legs are working for you. Keep those knees turned out as well. 3, 2, 1. Well done. I'm staying in that plie position. I'm going to drop down before I start. Remember, knees and feet in line. Core pulled in. Helps to keep our bottom tucked in. Lovely, good. Down, up, and squeeze out. Lovely, good. So I sink right down into the middle. Lovely. Keeping with that weight, keeping that strength. Lovely, good. Remember why we turned up today? Get a good strength workout, getting fitter, but getting stronger. Lovely. Out and back. Good, putting it in. Remember that plie each time. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. My first one, 4 minutes. It's getting hot in here. I'm going to come down into my plie. So I'm still checking my feet. When I come into my plie, make sure that my knees and my feet are in the proper position. Arm is out. I come in, then as I go back out, just give it a little check. Lovely, good, because plies do a habit of ending up here. So do the sink down into it. But the knees are even at the end of that action. Good, pulling it in. Getting a little lat work as well on that pull in, elbow into waist. Lovely, good. Down and in. Feeling it in that shoulder now. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. My last one before I'm getting on the floor. So, feet. No, planted 10 to 2. Then I drop my knees. I can't see my feet. I haven't let my knees drop in. Then I'm out, squeeze down, little lat pull down underneath your shoulder blade there. And then my shoulders are working. It's that long arm out each time. Lovely, good. Squeeze. Might feel your heart rate coming up because we're using our arms and our legs at the same time. Lovely, good. Those combo moves. Really nice and strong for you. Lovely, good. Bring it in. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. My next one, I'm on the floor for a bird dog. So, I'm here. One leg out, glute working, zip and hollow on. Hand behind my ear there, and I come in and go back out. Now there's work to be done on that supporting arm as well. Good, so out and in. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze across. Think that the zip and hollow is on all the time. Going to be feeling that. Those hips towards the floor. You have got 13 seconds left. When you're doing this, one on one side, one on the other. I'm pushing out with that leg, remember, but keeping my hips facing towards the floor each time. Good work. zip and hollow on the whole time to help me do that. So I come get ready. So I'm doing that box shape. Then I'm out with one leg, hand behind my head, two things, just getting that twist, and I'm getting that twist on the upper half, that kick out with that glute and hamstring. Good, and that weight is on one arm now. So I can't turn my hips, I have to keep my hip bones facing towards the floor. Lovely, good. Squeeze it out. Ready for your 1 minute of aerobics? It's coming next. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. We're up. We're about to finish our first circuit. Enough room around for you. We're going to do a skip. And on your skip, do try and move your arms as well. The imaginary skipping rope. Lovely, good. So we skip anywhere. We don't need that space, we don't need the head height. We do that imaginary skip, but I am still keeping my abs pulled in. Lovely, good. Turning that rope, just going side to side. Lovely. 22 seconds left now. Now if you want a little bit of an extra challenge, I'm going to ask you to lift your knees up. If you want to stay low, that is fine. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Knees up, knees up, knees up. That's it, good. Feel that difference? I'm trying to get that whole foot down. I'm sitting on it. Hip flexors, get my knee to come up. Lovely, good. On my next one, I'm going to pick up a heavier set of weights. It's going to be 3 squats at the bottom, 3 little squats at the bottom, then I come up and then a double arm lift. We'll do 4 sets. So core pulled in, feet underneath my hips. Weight on my chest. 3, 2, 1. When I'm down here, 3, 2, 1. I've got a flat back all the time. Push up through your glutes. Keep your ribcage down and in. Lovely, good. So I've gone with that heavier weight. Up and lift. Good work. Down. Can we feel that on our heels? Pushing up. And then give me that lift. Good. Don't let that weight take you forward. Pushing up and up. Lovely. These legs will get a really good workout by the time we've done this. 4 times through. Good. So pick a fairly heavy weight that you know you can do this with. You can always change weights. Lovely, I've got 15 seconds rest, and then I go again. So, shoulders back and down, feet just underneath the hips, my zip and hollow on through my front, my rib cage down and in. Hold it on here, and 3, drop, and then get me that lift. Lovely, good. So make that lift, make those weights heavy enough so you can really use those leg muscles and glute muscles to get up, but also it is testing on the arms as I get to here to get me that lift and back down again. Pushing up, then get that lift. Good. We have got less than 15 seconds left now. We've got 10. Up, push. Lovely. My second one out of these 4. Up, and here we go. Lovely, good. You ready for your third set? Core pulled in, shoulders back. Try to make each one a good one and make each circuit a good one as well. Dropping down, pushing up, then get me the lift. Lovely, that weight back on your heels, remember that. And don't let that weight take you forwards. Do pick a heavy weight, but do not let it take you forward when you're sitting in that squat. Use your upper back strength there to keep a good position around the shoulders. Don't let the shoulders come forward with those weights. I'm pulling those shoulders down using my upper back. Good, well done. Single figures now. My 3 out of 4, up, lift, and well done. Ready for our 4th and final one before we get on the floor. Okay, core pulled in. Weights just onto your chest, so your arms are holding them up. 3, 2, 1, and drop. 1, 2, 3. Push it up. Feel like that core is really pulled in when you get that lift. Good, how are we feeling? Up. Lovely. Arms, definitely know I've done work on this as well. Push. Up. Good, lift. Into single figures now. Remember, this is your 4th one. You've done brilliantly. Good work, guys. Up, push, lift. 3, 2, 1. I'm on the floor, lying on my back. It's going to be a tricep drop and a tricep drop, and I'm going to drop down here like this here. Tricep drops. Remember, on the tricep drop, my elbows from my shoulders to my elbows stays in one position. Then I get that lift. My elbows are quite close together. Up. Lovely, good. Now my second set, once you've got this down and perfect, you can add a leg if you want to on my second set. 3, 2, 1. I tend to park them there just because then your arms get a rest, but also your hip flexors get a rest as well. When I go the next time, I'm going to get that little drop through as well on the legs. Up to you. You can do me a long drop through from here, from that tabletop. So as my arms go down and then up. So I have to really concentrate what my arms are doing. Don't lose form on those. But keep your zip and hollow on because that one leg is going out. Lovely, good. Those triceps getting a really good workout on this one. Good. Good, dropping it and get me that lift. Feel long in the neck, feel your shoulders down and in. Lock each one off to get the most out of that tricep. Good work. Put them somewhere you're not going to step on them. We're coming up to do a jack. Lovely, good. So just jacking it for me. And here we go. Lovely. Jack. And each one, make each one a good one by keeping your abs pulled in. You can go all the way up with those arms, but they are under control. Give me that lift. Good. You have got 20 seconds left. Now, good. Nice and soft on the legs. Get the heels down if you can. Give me that lift. Good, are we ready? Last few now. 10. Good work, well done. I'm on to my next set. My next set is going to be a tricep. One above my head, one down, and I'm going to lock those elbows each time. So I'm down on the floor. I've got one going up and one going down. So again, it's here, working the inside of my tricep on my back arm. Try not to do this where you move your wrist around. You lock your wrists. And with all triceps, it's really about getting that straight. Good, so your triceps are going to get a second go on this. Lovely, good. One up, one down. and they come into the middle. Lovely, good. Really good one here as well. Flexibility. We do want to get that arm up at the back. We want to be able to get down and up, keep that elbow close to your head, the one that's on the up. Lovely, good. Does have a habit of when it gets a little bit tired of just going away, and it becomes a shoulder exercise. So you can see where my both elbows are really locked off. I haven't done that throw up at the top. My wrists are locked the whole time. Lovely, good. Up. Second go on those triceps. So you may feel that you've got a little bit of tiredness logged into them. 3, 2, 1. Good work. All I'm doing now is swapping arms. Back with my palm facing backwards, up, and then I'm bringing those two things together. Lovely. Now feel that you're not leaning back. So again, if you want to, like I've done, come down on your knees. It's a really good position to keep yourself stable in. Yes. And I haven't got that length in my body to lean back on. All the way down, all the way up. Notice that both my elbows are locked at the end of each of this. 15 seconds to go. Then we're halfway through this first one. 4 minutes. You're doing great. Yeah. Feeling strong. Feeling happy with what you're doing. Lovely, good. Down. Okay, I'm back to the beginning. So again, core pulled in, shoulders back and down. I've kept that good position before I even start. I'm up, palm facing backwards, and off I go again. Up. Good, give me that lift. Up. Good, lovely. Feeling it in that inner tricep as well, on that back arm. Good, so I'm not curling it, I'm not feeling it on the forearm of that arm. Good, here we go. Last few seconds now, I know. You're feeling tired, me too. Keep it going though, but keep good form. 3, 2, 1. Woo, well done. Last one on the arms here. Ready to go. Turn my arm backwards, or my palm backwards should I say, and then up. Really feel that rib cage stays down and in, so I'm not tempted to lean back on that one. Up. Good. All the way down, all the way up. Make each one a good one. That's it, lovely. Remember, we are getting stronger with each one. So try not to wing it. Do try and keep with that. It will really pay benefits in your fitness, in your strength. Lovely, good. The last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm on the floor. I'm in a side bridge, so my arms will still get a little bit of work on this one. And I am straight down. Knees stacked, hips stacked. Work here on this shoulder. So when I come up, and I'm going to hold my bridge. Lovely, good. Now I'm going to do an extension out. You can go down and come back up. So again, work on the underneath. My core, because my back is off the floor. 1 minute on one side, or 45 seconds on one side, 45 seconds on the other, with 15 to get across to the other side. Okay, so here we are. Nice and strong. I've come up, drop, lift it out. Lovely, good. So do drop. Now I'm not telling myself, I don't have to look at that knee. I know that thigh's coming up, but I'm getting a lat pull down on my arm. If you want to, you can pick up just a light weight on this one as well, and then get that down and in. Lovely, good. And I'm dropping my bridge each time and then back up. Good, so if you can, drop it. If you can only do it on the floor, you will still get work from here with that hip on the floor the whole time. Lovely, good. Otherwise, we're down into single figures now. Good work. Lovely. Good work, well done. And on to the other side. 15 seconds. Are we in position? Nice and straight. Hand underneath. Okay, as I come up, extension, and then that contracting and pushing out. Lovely, good. I'm staying forward the whole time. Lovely. And then that squeeze down, that knee up. Are we feeling that work building up on our obliques underneath? Good job. Well done. We're coming up to do our aerobic section. I'm going to do a little run forward, knees up, so give yourself room, and then a little run back, using my hamstrings with my heels up. Are we ready? We're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 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 and curl, curl. Lovely, good. And lift it up. Seconds. Make each one a good one. Getting those knees up. Getting that curl. Lovely, good. Good work. Lovely. I'm going to take a little water break now. Coming up to about halfway through. On my next one, I'm going to do a bicep lift. I'm going to go heavier still with my weights. There's single bicep lifts because I want your core to keep control. So it's like a bicep, it's like a hammer curl, so I've got my weights facing each other. Are we ready? So if you want to go for it, pick up a heavier weight, do. You know, you've always got the option to drop it back down again. So I'm here. Shoulders are back and down. See my knees are a little bit bent. Zip and hollow on. 3, 2, 1. I bring it up to my shoulder. I control it on the way down. Lovely, good. So my core is really helping me with this. Knees just slightly bent and get me that lift. That up. Lovely, good. I've gone with that heavier weight, but I also know it's 4 minutes this first circuit. So well done. Lovely. I can let them hang, but I don't let them hang too much. Hang, but with under control with my shoulders. Going to place them back on my thighs. Get ready to go again. Really pull those shoulders back and down, and then get me that bicep lift. Good, lovely. Up. Good, so I've gone heavier still with this weight. Most of us have always been using our biceps, carrying stuff around. Be a lot of bicep work. But it's about that concentrating lift as well. Up. Give me that squeeze. Up. Lovely. Keeping nice and strong. Abs pulled in. Lovely, good. Halfway through. 2 more to do. So just in this 15 seconds, I just recollect my thoughts, know where my body should be, what it should be feeling, and then I get that lift. Lovely, good. Concentrated each time on the way up, but also on the way down. Don't let it just flop back down onto your thigh. Lovely, good. Good, so it's made harder by doing 4 minutes with that heavier weight. Holding that weight all the time. Lovely, good. Give me that squeeze. That squeeze and lift. Up. Lovely, good. We're getting that repetition now. It's really getting to us. 3, 2, 1. I've rested it. Either on your thighs or by the side, wherever you feel you're getting that little rest. Again, just recollect those thoughts. Know what you're doing. Here we go. Okay. Up. Our last minute on this. Good. Up. Lovely, good. Up. Lovely, good. One more to do and then we finish that 4 minutes. You're doing great. Are we ready? Here we go. Give me that lift. Working it through to the end now. Lovely. Then we can get rid of these weights. We're getting on the floor for that next one. Lovely, good. Give me that lift. That repetition now. Really good to 10 on the arms. You're down for 15 seconds though. If you can, keep with those heavier weights. Don't give up now. Lovely, good. See how well you'll feel with yourself. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. I'm down onto the floor. I'm in a plank, toes and elbows. I'm going to do double knee drop. So come into your plank. Now I'm going to do 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to bring my knees down, come up, and then I'm going to do 4 turns here. The other arm has to keep me in line and my bottom is in on that. Then I change over hands and it gives me another 4. So again, feel that weight on your arms. Lovely. Coming back down and 4, 3, 2, 1. You can put your knees down, come up and give me that turn. 2. Make sure your bottom is in. Lovely, good. I'm going to do exactly the same thing again on my second set. So again, about that core control, being able to drop that bottom down, and then using my arms on that one arm turn. Lovely, good. So I'm down on my elbows and up with my knees. 1, 2, 3. So it's right around the waistband. 4. Come up, it's like a little commando lift there. And 1, 2. Make sure your hips are facing front. 3, 4. Then I go on the other arm. I can feel my arms are tired after all those bicep curls, and that is natural. 2, 3, 4. I come back down again on my elbows. 1, 2 with the knees. 3, 4. Knees down. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And change. Are we still with our hips? 2, 3. I'm going to do that last one. Lovely, good. And then I'm going to come up, clear the space. I'm going to do a little skate for my aerobics. Got the space. I'm going to jump over in my skate. Now you can come down and you can touch. So make sure that you've dropped through the legs though, that you haven't done this where I'm up but I'm trying to drop through my lower back. No, get down on the legs, that little plyometric move, just jump it over. Lovely, good. Nice straight back, get that jump. Lovely, good. Get those legs to go for you. Good work, well done. We're down on the floor. I'm going to come up into a little crunch, put my arms out, put my hands back behind my head and go down. So it's here, hands are outside there, elbows out, crunch, bring it forward, bring it back and then go back down. With the shoulders and with the hips, but not with your head. Lovely, good. So again, your abs are really going to feel this. Remember, pace yourself. You've got 4 minutes here doing these crunches. Lovely. Those long abs getting me up and down. Good work. Give me that lift. You can rest it whichever way you feel happy resting. I've put my legs back on the floor, I've put my head back on the floor. As those beats come along, lift them up, head up, elbows out, forward, touch, here and back down. Still keep your head forward the whole time. Really feel that you can get into that crunch by taking your shoulders and your hips off the floor. Lovely, I'm always looking through my knees. Don't be tempted to go right back here and look at the ceiling. Your head should be forward the whole time. Lovely, good. And back down. Squeeze it up, reach it out. Up and reach. Lovely, good. Our second circuit, our second session on this. 3, 2, 1, and lovely. Take that rest. Do take the recovery. Oh, those abs, begin to feel it. Those long abs. Certainly will after my third set. Okay, knees are coming up, head's coming up, hands. And remember, as I say, you want to keep those elbows out. Don't let them come up in front of your head. They come up with your head, with your shoulders coming off the floor. It's one unit. Up, reach it out, hold me that squeeze as you reach out. Lovely, good. Are your hips still coming off the floor? We just try and get that coccyx off the floor. Lovely, good. Remember, make each one a good one. I'm not opening my chin and chest. My head is still forward. Good work, well done. Whoa, this third set. I can really feel it now on my abs, but we know we've only got one more to do. Lovely, 3, 2, 1. Oh, take that recovery, good work. Are we ready to go? Fourth and final set on these abs. Lovely, good. Up, give me that squeeze, give me that reach. Lovely, good. Now almost feel this is the first time you've done it. I know your abs are telling you differently, but really feel that you can get that extension. Curl and extend. Curl it up. Good, how are we feeling on those abs? A little bit burny now. They're really working for us. On our next exercise, they'll still be working for us, but in a stability roll. Up, reach it out. Lovely, good. Up, reach, out and down. Well done. We're coming up. Pike into plank. Put my knees down. touch my shoulders. So it's all about the stability here this time. I'm up into my pike. Come down into your plank. Hold it there. Drop your knees down. 1, touch, 2, 3, 4. Now it's best to have your feet and your knees wider than your hips, because when I come back down, hold that plank just for that second, then put your knees down, then do the touch, 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 and touch. Then come back up, then go down, then wait, put your knees down. Lovely, I'm just doing that touch. Up, I'm not rocking my hips or anything, but I can feel that work going from side to side. 3, 2, 1. Go work. You take that 15 seconds recovery. You're doing brilliantly. I'm up in the pike. I'm down into the plank, holding my plank, then go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Feel that integrity through those abs. Each time they're working hard for you. In that plank, drop your knees down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely, good. Up, push it back. Come back down, put your knees down, and we're just touching that shoulder. Lovely. Shoulder strength here as well in that pike. Plank, drop, and then touch. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. We're coming up. I'm going to do a power jack. So again, you can do half jacks if you want to, but I'm coming out in that power jack, really with that plyometric move, low down to jump back in again. So I'm going to go out and in. Notice that I get with my elbows to my thighs each time without rolling over my lower back. So I know I have to drop through my legs. So my legs do have to do quite a lot of work here. Lovely. Good. Coming into our last circuit now. You've done brilliantly. If you've managed to do this circuit all the way through, I'm on my last few seconds. I'm going to drop down, back onto the mat. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Onto the mat. I'm on one side here. My knees are over to one side. Heads are up, held behind the head there. And I'm using my obliques. Lovely, good. So lots of things are happening here. So take a few seconds to realise what's going on. You are on one hip, one shoulder. My other arm, my other hand is coming up to try and touch my toes on the outside of my trainer. Try and go up towards your little toe there. Lovely, so I'm just coming up and down. And already with my heels turned around to here, in this position, my obliques are already working for me. To get them around, and then also a second set to get them up. Lovely, good. Well done. Give me that squeeze through. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. I'm coming on to the other side. So here, I'm already on one hip, then I put one hand behind my head. 3, 2, 1, and up we come. Lovely, good. Are you feeling that over the obliques? It's your last circuit now. You've been doing great all the way up to this point. Lovely, good. Feeling stronger, I hope, with each session. Give me that squeeze. Lovely. Squeezing onto that little toe, touch. And also that core is pulled in because my back is off the floor and I have to keep my balance. Lovely. On one shoulder, one hip. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. 5 minutes of work left and then we are finished. I'm over tip over to the other side, bring your head up, hand underneath your head, free arm, comes up to touch onto that trainer. Then do realise what's going on with all those different parts. It's a really good combi move here. We've got the heels going around to the side, which already works my obliques. And then I've got the lift up, which works those obliques again. But at the same time, I've got that zip and hollow on because my back is off the floor. Lovely, good. Good, one more minute of this to do after this one side. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. Oh, my abs are really feeling it today. Up, and then I'm going to over onto one side, lift up my head, hand underneath, free arm. Good, so and this arm is not throwing around to get up there. Really use your obliques to get up there. Really use your obliques as well to keep your heels around on one side. So it's almost like a hip hitch before you even start. Good. Up to your little toe. Good. Squeeze over the rib cage. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Well done. I'm staying here and I'm putting a weight behind my knee. Again, my obliques have to be stabilising me here on this one. I'm coming out to one side. I get a glute squeeze on the way out and an inner thigh on the way in. Good, so I'm going the way through on one and then straight into the other side. Lovely, good. So remember your zip and hollow. 2 shoulders on the floor, 1 hip. I get that open, I get that close. Good. Can we feel that squeeze on the inner thigh? Do make it work. Lovely, good. And up. Give me that squeeze. Only 2 more minutes of work after this leg. Other leg. 1 aerobic session and we're done. 3, 2, 1. Up into the middle. Take that weight away, put it behind the other knee, both shoulders on the floor, arms are out, shoulder height, knees work together. Then as I tip over, this top leg now does not move around, it's only the bottom leg. And again, there's a lot of work for my core to be done here to keep my back in a position where it's not going to arch as that leg goes out. And then the inner thigh to bring that in. Really, so I've separated myself off, top half is relaxed. Lovely, really work that inner thigh, get that leg all the way up there now. Really work it, because you've only got a few seconds left on this. Get me that lift. Last time you're working this inside thigh, so work it through to the end. Keep those shoulders on the floor. Up, can you feel it on that inside thigh? Really working for you. That weight. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm straight up to do my last bit of aerobics. I'm going to do a jump forward, a jump back, sinking into my squat each time. So if you don't want to do a jump, don't do high impact, you can do here. Otherwise, it's that plyometric move each time. Lovely, good. And I'm really letting my legs do the work here because my core is pulled in. Don't let yourself do this where you're throwing yourself up with your body. Lovely, good. Sink into it. Here we go. This is your last bit of your last exercise. This is your last 20 seconds now. Stay with me. Lovely, good. We're going to finish this off together. Drop down. 10 seconds to go. Lovely, good. Drop and drop. And good work, well done. Just give that a little kick out. Let that heart rate come down. Good work, well done. I'm coming off that timer. I'm coming onto the floor. We're just going to do a little stretch here, the cat-cow stretch. Put something on a little bit slower for us. Okay, so I've got my hands underneath my shoulders, my knees underneath my hips, and I'm just going to do a little stretch through. Stretch through, so again, tuck it under, really feel that's nice on that lower back, but also between the shoulder blades. Then get your head to tuck under and feel it on the back of your neck. Then I come down, I look at the mat, soften my elbows, drop my weight back slightly, and push that bottom up and back. Lovely, good. And then I zip and tip it again, it's tipping forward. Push through those heels of the palms, really push through the floor to get that extension, shoulder to shoulder. Then I come down, and then dropping it back down, and then come back, just where I've got that flat back again. Lovely, good. Okay, I'm going to take a hurdle stretch forward, which requires one leg going forward, and then sink into it. Now take your time. Your weight will eventually go through to the bottom there. It just keeps on sinking. I do keep my zip and hollow on though. So again, I'm just keep on sinking. Shoulders are back and down. Lovely, good. I put my opposite arm to leg, drop my shoulder down and look for that foot behind you. It just extends that stretch a little bit more through my hip flexor on the side where the leg is back. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to rock back on it. If you don't want to sit right back on your heel, stay here and push your bottom back, or you can be back here, still pushing your bottom back on this side and then leaning down over it to get that hamstring stretch. Lovely, good. So we're going to hold it here. They've done a lot for us today on that aerobics, but also on the strength. Lovely, good. And those big muscles do use up all those calories, even after you've finished work, remember. Lovely, good. So come back. I'm going to take the hurdle stretch on the other side. So it comes through. Now make sure your knee is behind your hip so you can work your front leg there. And if you've got a thin mat, do roll it underneath because otherwise it just can get uncomfortable on that kneecap there. And then I'm just waiting for my weight to drop through. It will keep on stretching out through that front thigh, that front hip flexor, just dropping down. Lovely. Then hand out, drop your shoulder, turn. Lovely, good. Come back into the centre again. This is where I come back, drop down. So you can be here, dropping down and putting your chest down, or you can sit right back on there. Lovely, just all the time. Feel it getting further and further down. Lovely, I'm going to stay on the floor for this next one. A glute stretch, which you can do against the wall, or here, one leg crossed over the other. Come back, shuffle your bottom quite close to your heel, and then your chest up to that crossed over leg. If you can, bottom still on the floor, straight back, and then I'm pushing up and out. So again, I'm feeling a little bit on those pecs as well. While I'm getting close to that heel, that leg's staying out as well. Don't make it sort of slip into just a crossover legs. Lovely, as I come back down, foot down, get that across here. Sometimes you have to just lift yourself a little bit and then plant your bottom back down there and then push your chest forward. So you notice here I haven't sunk into my shoulders. It is a lovely up and out and push. And you'll really get a lot out of that glute stretch. If you prefer to lie on your back and do it, classic glute stretch, that's fine as well. Lovely, good. Just going to hold that. Then I'm going to come back. Then I'm going to do the inside of my thigh. And again, you can be not sitting right back on it if you don't want to. It's here, but the most important thing is you do push your bottom back, or you can sit right back down on it and come down onto your elbows. Depends on how much you want to open that other knee. Lovely. I can take that toe off and just work that heel out a little bit further without taking my hips with it. So I have to extend that inner thigh. Lovely, good. Coming up, out to the other side. So again, I could be here if you don't want to open out your knee too much, but do push your bottom back, because pushing your bottom back extends that inner thigh. And then you can lift it up and push it away a little bit further. Still pushing your bottom back, centrally back over your heel, or sitting down over your heel. Lovely, good. I'm going to come over onto both, into that downward dog position first of all, and get that upper back stretch on it as well. Lovely, good. Now you can walk your hands forward, walk your hands back or your feet forward, and I come all the way up, just a little bend on your knees, and then unroll and come up. Just rolling over your lower back, into that upper back, and get that roll round. Done great today, those 4-2-1s, quite a tough session. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a little swoosh through, and up. And I'm just going to reach forward, and then a little swoosh through, and reach up and forward. But I'm going to keep my body here, it's just my arms going forward to get that little stretch. Then I'm going to sit back, or push my heel back down onto that floor there, and soften that front leg. Take your weight with you, you're travelling this way, but keeping that heel on the floor. And then I'm going to do that tricep again. Remember, I've done 2 lots for us today. Lovely, good. And one of them was on the 4-minute slot, so you've done good. Okay, step it up, back down, heel into the floor, give me that lift. Really feel getting that stretch out on that tricep, and with my weight just pushing it forward but keeping my heel on the floor at the back, getting a really good calf stretch as well. Okay, lovely. Just to the front, just open it out, little walk through the feet, open it out, feeling really pleased that the whole session has finished. I know I'm going to feel it on my triceps and my abs. Lovely, good. So well done today, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye for now.